1000 day at Mount Panorama. The V8s hold sway from 10 Eastern this morning. Right now, it's time for the Suzuki GTi series, the first visit by the little buzz bombs to Mount Panorama. And boy, have they started with some helter-skelter here on Friday. Fortunately, that worked out okay. Warren Luff has pole for this one with a 3:02.79. Philip Skyfleet starts alongside of him on the front row. Andrew Pavechovic, 3:02.21, and Adam Clark has been the real find with a 3:02.34. Michael Simpson and Tim Shaw share the next row. Then it's Richard Shaw and Bruce Field.
Out of row 5, Damien White and Anthony Robson alongside him.
Not too far off the start. The climb to the top of the hill will seem almost like snail's pace compared to the V8s, but they're off the line now. 26 missed the kick, I think, initially as they head up to the corner, but they're all going to be fairly close as they make the first turn. The track's a little wider for these cars than it is for the Holdens and also the Falcons.
I think they can fit 3 of these abreast if they want.
Warren Luff, pole man, showing his practice form was not a mistake. Leads him through the first corner and the charge up the hill for the first time. Very close in qualifying, of course. His car's very evenly matched. Showroom standard Suzuki GTIs. Well, it's fascinating looking at these cars out here, Alan. They may look very, very slow compared to today's Group A Tours, but looking at these times, a 3-minute, just over 3 minutes, that was the qualifying time, the pole time for Ian Gagan's Falcon GT back in 1967. So we've come a long way.
And I can remember my first visit here in '69 saying, how did he do that time?
break the big 3 minutes.
Exactly. It's a daunting place and a very good place for youngsters to find out whether they want to take their career any further. Nice line there by Luff through, just using up all the road, getting a nice slingshot through that little dip across the top.
Place where reputations are made and broken, and these guys will be aware of it too. Hallowed turf of Mount Panorama. Suzuki GTIs with a big puff of dust out there in the sand. One may have gone off, didn't see. But Luff showing a clean pair of heels to the others as they head down toward the dipper for the first time. This car's so even in the power output from the engine. Just any benefit you can get with that car punching a hole in the air. It's going to give you a little bit more speed down Conrod, and you can capitalise as you come into Caltech's chase. Let's see. Now Luff will take a lesson out of Skyfleet's book. And he's through, I think, on the outside. Hard under brakes, though. Skyfleet fighting back.
That was sporting of Skyfleet. He could have been a little tighter on that corner, but he gave Luff some room.
Well, Luff's still up the inside. They're still side by side as they come out of here. Fantastic racing from the Suzuki's.
Look at this blow. Agricultural approach.
Adam Clark down the inside puts 2 wheels out on the dirt. Luff still in control. Pavechovic now pushes through into second, but look at Clark, hard under brakes.
Oh, has this boy got a future on the oval?
This guy got a Cape Canaveral afterburner in here. He's straight out of Apollo 13, this joker.
The tyres squealing.
The control tire, the Kuhmo tires, which are fitted to every car. It's a very good formula. It's a very good concept. And Neville Cranton that put this together for Atico, I think, has done the sport a service. He's done his company a service as well.
Well,
but
even so, but it was a huge gamble. He had to go and buy all the cars, bring them in, then get people excited about it. They're going to do something even bigger for 96 and bring in corporate Australia to support the cars too.
Here goes Skyfleet, 100 to his bridge. He pulls out of the draft. He's got a great run from the back of Clark's car. He's a full car length in front as they swing into the chase once again. But that seems to be the demon manoeuvre.
But let's just see whether Adam is going to do another one of his rallycross numbers here. I don't know how he got the advantage out of that. Normally, off the circuit, you lose traction, but he seemed to accelerate.
There he goes.
He's done it again. What is going on?
He's quicker on the dirt.
I think he likes the dirt, Michael.
He likes that inside.
Puts 2 wheels on the dust, and it's a great overtake.
Oh, Skyfleet's had a big
Hang on to it. You can do it.
Hold on to it, Kuhmo. One to go.
Now he's a little bit slow out of that corner. Has Skyfleet been able to capitalise? Yes, he gets up alongside, side by side as they come up toward Mountain Straight. This is the final chance.
Yes, that last dust-up cost Adam Clark a little time. He's trying to regain it. He's trying to... Well, believe this fellow is going to be dynamite on dirt.
Yeah, well, I thought when the race was proposed here for Mount Panorama that bringing some rookies in here mightn't have been the way to go. And I really admit after Glenn Mason's terrifying accident here on Friday, I was convinced of that. But these guys have settled down. You've hardly seen an incident. Clark has had a shot at everything that's moved.
Well, I'd say Pavechovic is best placed here if he gets a nice run out of the elbow and a Conrod for the final time. He can slingshot past. Oh, look at the locked up brakes. A very untidy entry. And is he going to clip him? No, he just gets inside. So Robson keeps it off the car in front and off the concrete walls. Pavecevic tucks in for the draft. There's 2 more behind him. Clark is still out. It still is not out of this by a long shot. We've got Robson in 13 behind them.
If Clark pulls this one off, we'll have to say...
Watch Pavecevic here on the right of your screen in the red car. He's closing the gap, gets up onto the bumper of Skyfleet's car, pulls out.
Beautiful.
They'll be side by side as they come under the Tooheys Bridge. Let's see if he can take advantage. It's got a good car position on the track. Look at that. Car length on it. Don't side by side.
Not quite enough steam.
Now this hard on the brakes. Skyfleet's positioned himself beautifully for this final time through the chase.
Keep an eye on the pack behind, though.
Let's see if Clark is... no, he's on the inside this time. He's going to do his dirt tracking trick. Final time around. So it's Pavecevic and Skyfleet's coming down to the last corner. Anything could happen.
I think I'll be going for the big duck down the inside if you want to win it badly enough. No. Hard on the brakes. Also, helter-skelter.
And there's
I think looks like Skyfleet's going to win it across the line at 22.
Yes, well, he drove well the whole time. He was on the front row to start with, so...
17 will take second, Philip Skyfleet, and I'll bet you Clarkey has got third out of all that. And confirmation of placings in the Suzuki GTi race. Philip Skyfleet, a very deserving winner. Andrew Pavecevic takes second. Adam Clark did come from the clouds to finish in third. Anthony Robertson went from second back to fourth. And Tim Shaw, and there's more, finished back in 5th spot.